Hi Derek. Great course, by the way. For the homework, kind of have your points here and read some stuff down. The most important and impactful items that I learned so far is speculation versus investing. That was a big thing. The reason I didn't do stocks is because I've always been told that it's kind of like unsafe, so like speculating, but especially with the fundamental analysis, it kind of opened that world really up, and it also helps me to create a better business for myself, so that's a big thing. The technical analyses are very useful, but yeah, it's tendencies, it's trends, but I can add to it to my decision to either I invest or not. So that's a great thing to know. And the bitcoins, I never researched it that far, or learned a lot of from other friends who got really were into it to earn a lot of money. So I'm glad I have a lot more information about that, and that's why I'm not going to invest in stuff like that. I just don't have that much of money to spend. The other thing is like invest in companies you understand. I do IT for an hospital. It's something I want to get out of IT, of developing software. It's not for me. I've got better talents. That's the Archaeology Explorer project. We're building a production house. My team is growing there. So I'm going to use those skills to find markets that are more aligned to me, so it's going to be easier to research them. And I will be doing your real estate course anyway, so that's something that interests me as well, to have a look at that. So yeah, investing in companies I understand, it's a big thing. What else? Speculate with less than 5% of your investment budget. Makes sense. Never thought about that, so that's great. And the other thing about the course, which I find is, since I've been going back to university to study, I had a hard time to get back in the study mode. And your courses are heavy. I mean, like I do in university, and those courses seem easy versus yours, so that you're really pushing my barriers. That's amazing. By the way, in short, I know you. We kind of started working like in January. The things you teach is as a mentor, that's very amazing. I had a lot of hard times to absorb the things you're trying to tell me. I know you were a couple of times you were actually very disappointed in what I did. So I had to come from far away, but the things I'm doing right now, that's mind-boggling. I couldn't go 6 months back and tell myself this is what you're gonna do in 6 months. That's a chasm that's in there, and I have that too with my family, and even close friends. Start to be such a chasm between them that sometimes it's getting hard to communicate with those guys. I don't know how you do it, but that's amazing. That's really amazing. The other thing, so yeah, do I have more confidence in moving forward? Yeah, definitely. I will be investing. I don't worry a bit that I will become a millionaire in well, maybe even 5 years. I don't worry too much about it. The only thing I'm struggling with right now is I've invested so much in your courses, so I think I've taken all your courses except for the mastermind, and I'm investing a lot in Archaeology Explorer, in the company that I think I need to work on that first before I start investing in stocks. But on the other side, the opportunities are now great. So I don't know if using like 3,000 euros to invest is like wise. But that's a budget I put aside right now just to learn investing, because if I lose 3,000 euros, that's okay. If it's done in learning, I see it as a course. But more, I don't know. I'm taking your mentoring program as well, and I'm glad I'm doing this program first, because this program pushes my barriers even so much farther that I'm much more gonna be prepared for that mentoring program. So that's how that path is going. It's like it's perfect for me. So for someone else out there, let's say I have a good friend who want to go for investing. I don't know if I have one right now, but I actually just would go tell him to take your course. I could give him advice to a point, but I'm not, because it's all theory right now for me, so it's hard, so I don't like to give advice to him then. But yeah, definitely you should do your course, because the amount you get, you do now 10 weeks, it's longer, but still in 10 weeks, if you can do 10 weeks and then start rehashing the information and start to play with that, I mean, like in a year you're gonna have a huge amount of advantage. So I'm very happy to take your course. And Travis, if you listen to this as well, man, I really appreciate you too, what you're doing. You mean a lot. So on a side note, I know I put this in my mail every time, and I'm gonna do something back. I haven't voiced what that was, but the thing is about there's a lot of appreciation from my side, and I know Archaeology Expo is gonna be big. It's gonna be big. I mean, like the responses I get, the easy it is to get a good team. I mean, like high quality men, very skilled. One in more than 20 years in video production, working with Nike, and the other one is more than 20 years an expert in outdoor sports and teaching that stuff. And even now there are other people who want to jump into the project, and there's one investor actually throwing money at me, but I'm very careful with that one. When Archaeology Expo, when we get some traction, I want to do something to promote your brand. I think that's something that can be valuable for you. If it's not and you not care about it, it's fine, just let me know and I will not do it. I don't want to do something you're not comfortable with. But I think that's something I can give you back, and that can have at least some positive impact on your brand. So, and I will be very glad to do so for you. I'm gonna sign off, otherwise it's gonna be too long.